some more stuff on Elphicke before we move on, because I think this is the point about how the big cathedral. What did we decide? Vatican City?
Yeah.
The Vatican that is the Labour Party now. I mean, I pulled out some stuff from the Commons and some headlines, but she's, recent articles in the Express written by her under these headlines. Lefties aren't defending migrants, they're defending a multi-billion-pound criminal empire. This is a good one, actually, from the Express. Don't trust Labour on immigration. They really want open borders.
No, but she corrected that, Ollie. She said that Labour have changed their immigration plans. And actually, I think that is the most significant observation that she makes, because it shows you that Starmer is moving towards them. Because we've talked about this before on the podcast, that actually their policy on immigration is not too dissimilar to the Conservatives. It's sort of like a one size fits all. It's Schrodinger's immigration policy, because people on the left think, oh, well, they've said that they're not going to fly people to Rwanda, so they're actually going to welcome migrants in. People on the centre-right go, they're not going to go to Rwanda, but they are going to crack down on the boats. So that also fits me.
Another one? Daily Mail?
Yep.
When will the left admit this is no refugee crisis, but simply illegal immigration?
Jesus.
When will they admit that, though?
Yeah, I've been waiting for a long time. She referred to them as an army as well. I had a quote from the Commons. Where is it here? Yeah, she called them an army. Julius Caesar first tried to land at Dover before he was repelled by doughty Devorians of past times. The challenges we face today are a different kind of army. It's the army of people traffickers, organised crime gangs.
Well, good for them.
Illegal entrance.
Because by discouraging quote-unquote military-age men, the smugglers are now sending women and young children who are now dying in the Channel. Because obviously a 7-year-old can't swim.
Did you see that Edward Lee being like, all the talk about human rights, we can all agree the only life that matters is that of the child. You're like, that's an insane thing to say.
What did he mean by that?
I think he was like,
Was it an abortion thing?
In order to protect children, we need to deter these people more.
I think it was like garbled rhetoric, I thought. He seemed like a bit flustered.
Especially like, so only children's lives matter and not the other people. Not child's not mum and dad.
I think he was probably trying to say that like a child's human rights are the most important. Not the only ones. That's what he said. They're the only ones that matter, right? But
or does he mean because the child hasn't elected to do that trip?
I guess so.
We should probably not try to intellectualise it.
I think we might be on a hiding to nothing.
It's actually very, very revealing comment from Edward Lee on the
P&O ferry scandal, she said, shows the dangers of militant unionism, and we must call out the behaviour of hard left militants.
Good for you, Natalie Elphicke. Good for you.
So
because now
P&O
can do what every business wants to do and pay their workers £2.60 an hour. Good for you. She's thinking big.
I suppose she'll fit into the Labour Party then, obviously, because RMT, obviously not affiliated with the Labour Party, so her sort of anti-RMT views might fit in there. So maybe the party has.
You should make her shadow transport.
Maybe the party has just changed to accommodate her.
Do you think that's what they wanted? Do you think that's what Keir Starmer, when he took office, was like, I want to one day get Natalie Elphicke to defect?
It's quite short-sighted, isn't it? Because they've sort of just gone. They love the headline of a Tory MP defecting to Labour more than they actually care about protecting the brand.
This is one they should have thought about and been like, maybe not. Actually, they should have thought about all of them more. But
look, I think there's always going to be a degree of, if you're going to accept defections, then you're going to accept people that have different political positions than your party does, right? Mm-hmm. But I think when it starts getting to the sort of outer extremes of the parliamentary party.
Like pick a One Nation. Don't take like a...
Desmond Swayne next, I heard. That's the rumour.
Swayner!
He's actually defecting to the SNP.
Desmond Swayne would not move to the Labour benches because the Labour benches are becoming too crowded and he likes to lay out on the benches.
He's defecting to Sinn Féin, but he's going to take his seat. Plenty of space.
Edward Lee becomes a Shinner.
If there was going to be one MP who defected to Sinn Féin, who would it be? And why is it?
Who are you going to say?
No.
Who's Irish?
Well, why they don't have to be Irish to go to Sinn Féin?
Rees-Mogg. Good old Catholic boy.
Johnny Mercer gets so upset that
his redemption arc for being like, we must end these vexatious prosecutions, to just full on Republican. I've been reading some things about this Soldier F. Terrible guy.
I've been talking to a couple of veterans from Northern Ireland. I'm not sure about this.
I've been reading some victim impact statements, and it's really changed my mind.
Yeah, so she's in. No place for Jamie Driscoll, the fucking social democrat, former mayor of North Tyne. He got kicked out, didn't he? But
they're still
Natalie
not quite
Elphicke,
sure
welcome.
why.
Yeah, I mean, no one knows, but Ken Loach, appearing with Ken Loach or something, basically would appear.
Yeah, but they never got a definitive reason from the Labour Party.
Yeah, so no place for him.
He wasn't reselected.
No place for him, but a place for Natalie Elphicke, who alleged that immigrants were chopping their fingerprints off with razor blades when they were coming to the UK.
Well, they shouldn't be doing that, should they?
No, they absolutely shouldn't.
It's messy.
Natalie Elphicke turns up on a BBC Breakfast, and she's got like
holding a finger,
like Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, no, she's got like a whole pack of just fingerprint. Like,
how far down do you think it goes?
What, your fingerprints?
Fingerprint.
Like, how much do you have to chop off?
Just a tip, surely.
I think you could just go through the middle, just the tip. Grow up.
You grew up.
Laura sniggered as well when you said just the tip. I don't know if you noticed
because you're
that.
fucking children.
Who pissed in your cornflakes?
Yeah.
Pissed in your tent.
Forgot the ground sheet.
Half of it? Like, where does the fingerprint start?
I reckon you could just go through the middle, or you could just make it.
You're probably down to the bone. Oh, what, you think just chop out a bit in the middle?
I think that you would just actually need to only make a cut, really.
And does he have a scar?
You could burn them.
Because that would. I was about to say, I completely agree with you. I think you'd be better off burning them.
But that'd probably be more painful.
Just quick.
You got to hold it.
Well, I have a friend who can't do the biometric stuff for the States because she burnt it on a hair straightener when she was a kid.
Really?
She grabbed it.
She's now got no fingerprints.
Well,
do they not grow back?
I guess not. She grabbed a straightener like that.
Yeah, that would hurt. Well, there's only one way to find out, really, isn't there?
Yeah. We go to Natalie Elphicke's house and ask her for the bag of fingers.
She keeps it in the fridge.